Exactly. Hey everybody! It is day 12 of the 12 days of page turners, and so it is going to be a revolving door of authors talking about their holiday promotions again. But who better to help me close out the 12 days of page turners than the lady that created it so many years ago, Sandy Lawrence. So Sandy,
Woo! I'm
I'm so
so
excited.
excited. Thank you for inviting me to do this, Amy, because you're right. It is like the perfect ending for me to be you and I.
I love it. It reminds me of, the good old days. I used to see you every day and talk with you, and we used to celebrate and do these things. And so I am so excited and grateful that you could be here. And it's always a fun time when Sandy comes and hangs out with me.
I love it. I love it. I love hanging out with you, and I love hanging out with all the authors.
Oh, it's so much fun. And you guys, we have a packed room full of authors. So without further ado, let's get them talking about their holiday promotion one more time to close out the 12 days of page turners. And coming up first is Roger Leslie, who we all know near and dear. I am his biggest fan and groupie. If I could just follow his tour bus, I would, for sure.
No,
So
I'm
Roger,
his biggest fan.
I know. We definitely compete for that for sure. But Roger, tell us about what genre you write in and your holiday promotion.
Well, hi, Amy and Sandy. Glad to be back. So this book that I'm promoting is my first last year, and it is a spiritual self-help book. The idea of it came to me in a dream where I was told to live the next 365 days as if I would never experience those calendar dates again. I was told to pack everything in my life that I could and then live it fully, be present, achieve all my goals, write a book about it, and then teach other people how to do it as well. That's how my first last year classes came about as well. The promotion I'm doing right now is the book is available on Amazon as an ebook for 99 cents. And just very briefly, I want to give everybody just a snippet of a story that will, I hope, inspire them to follow their dream, whatever it is. So if you know anything about books, book awards are usually only available for books the year they're published or the year after they're published. So I had hired someone to look up some book award organizations for my more recent books that were coming out. And one came up was from Writer's Digest Books, which is one of the most prestigious organizations for writers there is. Interestingly, they had a window of 5 years in order to make a book eligible for consideration. It was the 5th year since my first last year was out, and I thought, what do I have to lose? Let me just go ahead and submit it. I submitted it the last year it was eligible. It was voted #1 inspirational book of the year from Writer's Digest Books. So I want to encourage anybody who has a dream of any kind, never give up. Always look at the opportunities as they show up. It's never too late to fulfill that dream that you've been going after.
And Roger, you are just like my hero because you can tell so many stories of those kind of things with your books over the years. You have truly become one of the most successful authors that I know, and I am so proud of you.
Thank you. Well, the key is just following your inspiration. If you have the passion to do something, then follow the inspirations. Those inspirations will lead you to greater things than you can even imagine right now.
Yay.
I love that. And I think that that's true. And I think all of your books are very inspirational and they motivate people. And especially your book is one that it sets the tone for my year when I read it after the new year. And it just gives me the mindset and positivity to go into the new year and to, just be so grateful and enjoy those things. So it's definitely an amazing thing. What an awesome holiday promotion. But Roger, it's always so fun for you to join us and to party with us. I'm telling you, I need you to get a tour bus so I can just follow you. Okay. Because the person I want to hug, right? I know the person I want to hug when I need it the most is Roger. I mean, he's just Oh, I love it. I love it. So, Roger, you definitely are making a difference in people's lives. So, thank you so much for everything that you contribute to people's lives and the books that you write. They're incredible.
And where are you teaching your course this year?
I'm doing them all virtually now, and they're available online through my website.
Oh my gosh, how cool!
I absolutely love it. Roger, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to come hang out with me and Sandy.
My pleasure. Always great to see you both. I
It's
love you
great to
so much.
see you, Roger.
Love you. Bye, Roger.
Bye-bye.
All right, everybody. Coming up next is Mike. Hey, Mike, how are you?
Good afternoon, Amy. Good afternoon, Sandy. I am excellent. Thank you
Hi,
for
Mike.
having me
It's
on.
nice to meet you.
Of course.
A pleasure. And Amy, since I know you're going to be pulling up our promotions, I was on December 4th, so if that helps.
Yes, I got you. I knew what day you were on. I was excited. I know Greg did your author talk short, and he was like Amy, and he put it in like a big alert with siren emojis next to it, and he was like, I'll be there on the 4th. Like, he was so excited about it. So I remember that day very much. But tell everybody what genre you write in and what your books are about.
Well, I write in multiple genres. My first novel, Primus Actum, is a Bayou City action romance. My second is called Tales of the Rona. It is an alternate history book, and the lady you see on the cover there is a privateer captain in service of the King of Spain, and it's actually based on some female pirates that sailed the Caribbean in the 17 and 1800s. My third book is, excuse me here, my phone locked up on me. Of course it did. The Five Lone Stars. This is coming out later this month. It is an alternate future. Texas has seceded from the Union, and things aren't all tea and roses in the Lone Star State, or 5 states as it actually is now. Anyway, the promotion is that on Kindle, my first 2 books are $1.99, and all proceeds, all royalties from all book sales for this month through Christmas will be donated and matched to the Texas Great Pyrenees Rescue. So it's an opportunity to get a first edition of one of my books and to get it signed. I'll be happy to sign them for anyone that buys a copy, and also to help a great sorry, you zoomed in there for a second. Anyway, support a great cause, because the big fluffies are near and dear to my heart.
Absolutely. My puppy that I just got, which you guys can go back and listen on the 12 days when I talked about it, is half Great Pyrenees, and they are adorable and fluffy and just everything, and hairy. They shed. They're very, very hairy, but I love
Big floofs.
them. Yes. I mean, for sure. They are very much. But you have to love my shirt. I know you can't see it, and I'm not going to stand up. But it says Merry Christmas, y'all, because I'm in Texas too, with Santa and a leopard cowboy hat. Ooh, yes. I tell you, my daughter saw it. She was like, Santa! So excited. And what's more Texan than a cowboy hat on Santa, right? So I love it. And I love the idea about it.
And on the back, it says Nakatomi Christmas Party 1988, right?
No, it doesn't. But Mike, it's always so much fun to meet you and to get to talk to you. And you guys all sent me your addresses, and you are like 45 minutes from me. So we're going to have to grab lunch one day and just have a talk about your books and everything, because I think it's so amazing. But thanks so much for taking time out of your day to come party with me and Sandy. It's always so much fun to meet you guys.
Thank you, ladies, and you have a good rest of your day.
Mike, I can't wait to read one of your books. I'm going to check them out. So thank you.
Go Cougs.
Yes, go Cougs. Absolutely. So you guys, coming up next, because I know she needs to pop on and pop off, is Miss Julie Connor. So hey, Julie, how are you?
Hey, Sandy. Hey,
hi,
Amy.
Julie. I'm so glad I got to see you. I didn't know you were going to pop in.
Well, I'm just really popping. I've been just overwhelmed, and
Is
My
that
emails,
overwhelmed with good stuff or?
no, mainly IT problems. My
Ah,
emails are not working. I'm every time I think I've solved a problem, it just causes another problem. And I want to go, hi, Mom Dorella, good to see you. I saw she's online. So I'm struggling for that for days, and I haven't been getting emails on one account since Tuesday, and I haven't. It's just a total mess.
well, don't think about that right now. Think about the promotion you're going to do and think happy thoughts today. So,
Happy thoughts. Puppies and
Well,
rainbows. Puppies and rainbows.
I'm usually on with Amy with all my Christmas regalia tea, but all I managed was my red shirt today. It's all, not even
And
red
I
lipstick.
love it. I love it. So, Julie, tell us about your books and what your holiday promotion is this year.
Okay, so my holiday promotion, I hesitate to say, but it's to say you get $2 off of any of my products, and that includes the books I sell and also my ornaments, which are mainly Christmas ornaments of literary figures and literary characters. But you have to go through my website to order those. So it's BayouCityPress.com, and then go to the shop page. And if you do that, you're going to get the regular price. So you have to communicate with me at my email, which is julie@BayouCityPress.com, to say you've ordered something, and then I'll figure out how to give you the discount. That sounds very complicated, and it is because of all of my problems I'm having with technology right now. But anyway, I will give you a $2 discount. It probably might be through a refund, but I'll make it happen. So I have two books that I wrote. One is on the Camino de Santiago in Spain, and the other is a children's adoption book. And then I have the book by another author, Carrie Carter. It's on traveling in Japan with her cat, called Whiskers Abroad. And then I have, as I mentioned, the 12 Christmas ornaments that I sell. So there's a lot of different items on my webpage that are on sale.
well, I have
And
to ask you if your house looks like it did when I came to visit you. I think it was last year or year before. No, it's been a couple of years, I guess, since I came to visit you. But you have the most beautifully decorated house that I've ever seen for Christmas because because of your work then in the different countries you worked in, you had trees and Christmas ornaments from all different countries, and it was like every little part of your house was a nook that had more Christmas stuff in it. So does it look like that now?
it does. And in fact, I'd like to invite you and Amy to an open house that I'll be having on Sunday. But it's another
Okay.
thing that's on my to-do list that I've still not. I did get my Christmas decorations up, but I haven't gotten the invitations out yet. So yes, in my house, that's one thing that's for me part of the joy of the season is decorating my house.
Yeah, I'm sure taking it all down and putting it away might not be, but putting it up is very much exciting, and it was beautiful when I came to see it.
Taking it down, I like putting my ornaments away and seeing them in the boxes and thinking about where
Oh,
I
and
got
then
them
that's
from
great.
and all of that. And there's no time pressure. Putting it up, you are under time pressure. You got to get it done before whatever date that you've set for yourself. And but taking it down, you know, if, if it stays
Well,
up
that's
all of
good.
January, so what?
That's great.
Right?
That's great.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. My kids love my inflatables and stuff. So the longer they can stay up makes my kids happy. I'm down for it.
I love that, and I have to say, Amy, both of you, I never felt like that when I worked. I always felt like I've got to hurry and get this down, hurry and do something to get on to the next thing. But since I've been retired, I have actually learned. I go get my nails done now because I don't feel this pressure to hurry up and get everything done and get back home. I can sit there and relax. I know, and see, you got it over me, Julie. I have to say, you should have been my
No,
coach.
no, they're not done. At least this morning I took off the old chipped paint, but until this morning it was a disaster zone. But I haven't had time to go get a manicure. I just don't have the time. We've been
I
talking
know,
about
but
it
you
for a
know
while.
what? You and I,
Get it.
we're a lot alike in that way, and so learned. I wish I'd learned long ago to take the time to do some things that I really enjoy doing, and you learned that. I'm going to be thinking of you and creating that for you. That you learned to enjoy the life because you've got a beautiful life, and you're retired from your job that you did, and into your dream job of having a publishing company and writing books, and your book. Oh my gosh, your book on the first one you did, savoring. I love that word in the title, and I got that for so many people last year for Christmas. So it's a beautiful, beautiful book. I love that book.
Well, thank
It's
you.
a
I think it does fill a niche in the market for Camino books. And my adoption book fills a niche because they're unique. And Carrie's book is totally unique. You're not going to find another book like that on the market. So if you like unique books as opposed to cookie cutter books, my 3 books that my publishing house has are all unique. And that's their big selling point, I guess I would say. And back to
they
Christmas decorations, you know, I really like leaving my outside lights up through January because it's so dismal and dark outside and it gets dark early. And I just like having those Christmas lights. And the new thing I've added is I had a timer, but it never worked. So I went out and splurged and bought myself a new timer. So now it's just click for on and click for off for the outside lights. I love it. I love it.
I love it. Julie, I remember your book launch and you had the Spanish liqueur 43 and I thought of you the other day and I went and I bought some. And so I will have a glass of that or a sip or a drink of that today to think about you because every time I see that that liquor bottle, I think of Julie and I think of your book Savoring the Camino de Santiago, and it's just nostalgic for me. So I'm gonna post a photo after this online. I'll tag you in it. But it's one of the fondest memories I have with you is at your book launch and you were letting everyone have a sip and a taste and you introduced me to this amazing Spanish liqueur, and it is just my specs could not keep it in stock. Okay, like that's how bad it is. I had to get it when I was in San Antonio, so it was definitely one of those things. But Julie, you are always so amazing, and you're right. Your books they're unique and they're different, and they fill a niche and a void that people have, and I think that's definitely an amazing thing. And your publishing company is amazing. So thank you so much for taking time out of your day to come hang out with Sandy and I and talk about your holiday promotions on the 12 Days of
Yeah,
Faith.
Julie, that is a lot. With all you have going on and the pressure you're under, it was very, very thoughtful of you to come and be here today. So that's great. I admire you.
Well, I want to just extend the season's greetings and blessings to both of you, and also to thank Amy, particularly this year, for all the work you do every year. But in this year, you've been doing it all by yourself to put everything together for this
She's
12
done
days.
amazing, hasn't she?
Yeah.
I'm so proud of her.
Yes, she is. And she's so responsive when my emails, like the one I sent out this morning. So I really appreciate you both, Sandy, for getting me into this group, and Amy for all your hard work. And I just want to wish you all the best in the season.
Oh, thank
Thank
you,
you.
Julie. Thank you. I hope you have a great holiday season and a great rest of your day, Julie.
I will, and thank you. And now I've got to dash off in my
Yes, you
sort
do. Bye,
of
Julie.
way to my next event.
Bye, Julie.
Enjoy it.
Yes. Oh my goodness. So much Amy love, you guys. Oh my goodness. So coming up next is Kim. Kim, how are you? Oh, I can't unmute you. You're muted.
I'm doing awesome. How are you ladies?
We're doing good. So tell us the types of books that you write and what your holiday promotion is this holiday season.
Well, I write nonfiction, typically have a couple fiction works in the background that hopefully will be coming out in 2023. My most recent release is an anthology, and it is called When Hope Found Me. And it's just nuggets of hope that 17 people have brought together, and they trusted me with their stories to get them out into the world, because that's what I want to do, is just toss nuggets of hope out there for those who might be sitting in darkness and those who need a little hope every once in a while. Sometimes it's hard to find, but
Kim, can you
sometimes
show
it
the
finds
cover
you.
again? I didn't get a chance to
Yeah.
look at the cover. Can you show that again?
Oh, sure.
It's a beautiful book. I love that. And when hope found me, I'm gonna go look for that right now.
So my promotion for the book is the ebook version is $1.29 right now. The paperback version is $5.99, which is really reasonable for a paperback book. So it's also
Yes.
in a large print version, which I'm really excited about. And it was interesting that folks had reached out to me and said, had you considered doing a large print version? And I said, well, no, I hadn't, but I'm really glad and thankful that that was brought to my attention, because some folks just prefer large print versions, or those with vision issues. It's easier for them to actually hold a book in their hands and read it because they prefer to have that copyright in their hands, because who doesn't love the turning of the page, the sound, and the smell of it? So that's my promotion for When Hope Found Me, and I'm Kim Langling, and that wraps it up nice and
That's all
quick and
right.
sweet.
I love it. It's a bow on the gift, right? You guys make sure that you're checking out the comment section, because everybody that has come, their promotions are in the comment section down below. Those that can't make it, don't worry. We will be talking about their promotions after we have finished up with all the authors that have come. But Kim, it is always so much fun to have you on. You're just energy and your positivity and your want to help people and give them hope, especially around the holidays, because it is very hard for some people, is inspiring. And you are just the most amazing person and selfless person I've ever met. And I think that that is something should be recognized. And I love your, hope rocks that you give out, your hope nuggets that you give
That's
out.
what I forgot to mention. Mention, if you go to my website, you'll get a signed copy of this along with your very own nugget of hope. So, and it's for $15.95. So you get your book, your own nugget of hope, and it's a signed copy, and postage is included in that $15.95. So hop on my website, kimlanglingauthor.com.
Wow.
Can you say that one more time? I think I was talking over you, Kim.
Oh, okay. If you go to my website at kimlanglingauthor.com, you'll get a signed copy of the book, as well as your own little nugget of hope that looks like that, only colors vary, but it's $15.95 and postage is included. So hop on my website and get yourself that little package bundle deal.
And that sounds like it'd make a great Christmas gift.
Yes, absolutely. A wonderful stocking stuffer.
Absolutely. But Kim, it's always so much fun to have you on, and just your energy, and you're making the world a better place one person at a time by inspiring hope. So thank you so much for everything that you do and letting people tell their stories and putting them together. I think that's the greatest thing that you can do. So thank you so much for taking time out of your day to come party with me and Sandy to close out the 12 days of page turners.
Thank you so much. Have an awesome day, ladies.
Bye, Kim.
Oh, you too.
Nice to meet you, Kim.
All right, everybody. Coming up next is Doug Lawrence. Doug, how are you?
I'm doing great, thanks.
Oh, good. So tell everybody about the books that you wrote and what your holiday promotion is.
So actually, my holiday promotion has ended. It was a five-day free promotion. So, and my book is You Are Not Alone, and it's a book about mentoring and mental health. And I share a lot of my own stories in that book of things that happened to me, how I dealt with trauma, how the coping mechanisms and all those sorts of things. But I specifically wanted to just reach out to the 46 people that did take advantage of the promo and thank them so very, very much for doing so. And I hope that they get as much from reading the book as I got from actually writing it.
Well, that sounds like a great book, and congratulations on 46 people taking advantage of it. That's great.
Yeah, thank you very much. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, and just for the listeners' benefit, the "You Are Not Alone" was is an Amazon #1 bestseller, and also the recipient of the bronze medal for the Global Book Awards this year. So we're pretty pumped about that being the situation. And "You Are Not Alone" has provided me the direction that I needed to have in order to write my next book, which is The Silent Pandemic, and it's about mentoring, but it has a huge component where I focus in on cancer as one of the leading causes of death, and how mentoring can be part of the support structure for that as well.
I think that is amazing and a beautiful thing. And I think what you're writing is very important. And I think it's something that's not talked about. And so I want to commend you for having the courage to put out these books and to talk about things and to let other people kind of understand that they are not alone, especially, with the holidays and stuff, people can feel alone, and mental health is definitely something that's not talked about. And everybody has struggled at some point with mental health. And I think the subjects that you cover and the courage to post and publish these stories and stuff, it takes a lot. And so you are definitely helping people in where they don't feel alone, and you're giving them an outlet or someone that understands what they're feeling. And I think that's important, and it should be recognized. So I'm very excited, and congratulations on being an Amazon bestseller and winning the Bronze Award. I see many more of those in your future, and I'm excited for your next book. So please keep me updated on it. I have posted the link to get Doug's book. His Kindle book right now is $2.99, and you can go and get his book on Amazon. And 46 people, that is incredible. So thank you all so much, because I hope that book, I know just as much as Doug, resonates with you, but it is also a gift that you can give to someone that may be struggling this holiday season. So it's definitely an amazing thing. So Doug, I am incredibly grateful that you joined us today to talk with us, and those are amazing numbers. So just thank you so much for doing the difference that you're doing. It's important.
And thank you, and Merry Christmas season greetings to the both of you. And
thank you. It's nice to meet you, Doug. I just bought the ebook. I can't wait to read it. So thank you. I appreciate anyone who writes books on anything to do with mental health in that area. So congratulations and thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Merry Christmas, Doug. Happy New Year. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for taking time out to talk with me and Sandy.
Okay.
All right. Coming up next is Diane Bame. How are you?
Hi, everybody. So great to see you guys.
It's great to see you, Diane.
So much fun. So tell us about the books that you have written and what your holiday promotion is this holiday season.
So I predominantly do children's books, but I do have one young adult historical fiction book, which, as y'all know, it's based on my grandma, and it's all about inspiring you to go for your dreams. And then the children's books, they're all have themes that run in it that are about kindness, love, believe in yourself, you can do it, and to love yourself. And the two promotions I have going are my latest books, A Song of Peace, all about how we need peace around the world. And so it has a way, like one illustration is a full 2-page spread of the world and the word peace in all different languages. And so I figure I wrote it because I really wanted people around the world to get together and just start praying for peace. And maybe, just maybe, the politicians could just quit fighting for a moment and we could have some peace on earth. And then A Time to Fly is all about, again, believing in yourself. It's really for all ages, but it's a children's picture book, and it's about a little bird who's afraid to leave the nest, but with the help of his mama and his brothers and sisters and their daddy waiting and believing that he can do it, he finally takes off. And then he's like, I don't know why I was so afraid, because look at me go. So that's A Time to Fly. And so I have the ebook, both of those books, the ebook, are down from $5.99 to $2.99, and it'll go through December 26th. So I'm very excited about it.
Wow, I love that, Diane, and you are just an inspiration, and you just fill the world with positivity, and I absolutely love that. So thank you so much for taking time out to come and hang with me and Sandy. It's been so long since Sandy has spoken with you, or we have spoken to you. So it's always just an incredible thing.
It's great to see you. I'm so glad you got this book. I can't wait to go buy it for my grandson. I've asked Amy, how many children's book authors, and she told me that you and some others. So I'm definitely buying these books for I have a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old to buy for this year. So.
Oh, well, congratulations. And that's so very kind of you. Thank you. And I just want you both to know, I know Julie said it earlier, but I want to also say that, as a fairly new author, because, my former life was stage and an educator. And, being an author, there's a lot to learn. And I was like, where do I go? Where do I go? And I'm so happy Julie told me about you guys. And I just feel so blessed because you've given me direction. And Sandy, I can't thank you enough. And then having Amy and then what Amy's done this year, I just feel like I'm in such great hands. I'm always learning and I can't thank you enough. And so
Well, you're always so willing to learn and do whatever, so it's been great to know you. And I love how you dress for the occasion with your Santa hat.
Mrs. Claus cape, you can't see it, but
I can't see that. I can see the hat though. So that's great. Oh yeah.
Yeah, as a former preschool, kinder, et cetera, teacher, I was all about making kids smile and feeling the moment. And then by the time I was in 8th grade teaching kiddos, I was like, you must always keep the kid inside of you. So we're going to be doing creative writing, even though it's on the computer, because computers were brand new. I just dated myself, didn't I? And so I love for kids to, no matter what age, to bring the magic out of them and let them just go for their whatever their thoughts and happiness can lead them. But you two are a blessing to me, and I just want to shout out to the world that I'm blessed because I know the two of you.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Diane. It's just,
I know.
whenever I need encouragement or something uplifting, I always think of you. So thank you so much. You are so kind.
You are definitely a person to keep. I love that you've written this book, A Song of Peace, because that I think kind of describes you too, because you are just all about peace, and I love what you stand for.
Oh, thank you. You are so kind. And I hope y'all have a very blessed Christmas and happy holidays and blessings to all your family.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Diane, for hanging out with me and Sandy this afternoon.
Welcome. Take care, y'all.
Bye, Diane.
James Hill!
Oh, yay! I get to see James.
Hey, Sandy, how are you?
I'm good. I am good. I'm so blessed, and so thank you so much.
That's nice. Thank you for having me over.
So thank you for coming over. I can't wait till you come back.
Oh, I will. And thank you, Amy, for doing this. I know that you took over from Sandy, and I know it's a major undertaking when as you work together, you build something, and then Sandy wants to retire, which one day I'll be able to retire. and Amy, you picked up the gauntlet and you ran with it, and you did such a great job, and I'm just so pleased. I'm pleased with both of you. Now, I don't know if Amy knows this, but I only met Sandy a couple of years ago. I don't remember how long ago it was, Sandy, because I'm very bad with time.
It might have been 3, but it wasn't very long for sure.
Yeah. And I met Sandy on a cruise that we went on for writers and everything. And I talked to Sandy for a couple of nights there and I was like, you know what? This is the person I was looking for. This is the reason why I went on that cruise, because I needed to find somebody like Sandy or Sandy and to help me get my business, my publishing company and everything on a good track. And I am so appreciative of it. And Sandy has done such a great job with me. And so have Amy. She's a ball of energy. and it shows. It just shows. So
Oh,
Well,
well,
I was so
thank you
excited.
so much.
I remember when we sat out on the in the park and just sat there at the table and just talked for hours, you and I and Athena, about your books and about what you could do about marketing in general. It was really and sometimes other people would be at the table and sometimes it'd be just us, but it was really, really exciting to meet you guys and just to fall in love with both of you because you've just been amazing. And now just so glad to have you as a friend now. So
yeah, more than business, you need
more
friends.
than business, more than business. And that's one of the things I have to say. I just got chills, but one of the things I loved about working with authors was it was always more than business. It was never just let's get to what we can do and move on, but it was we just became family, and I love that.
Yes, and that's how I vision the Rock Hill Publishing. I tell all my
I
authors, it's a family. It's you're
Yep,
part of my family. You join this company, you become part of my family. We look out for each other. We do what we can for each other.
and
And
I
so
love that. Love
I
that.
put, yeah, I put my publishing hat on, and for the 12 days of Christmas, well, you call it 12 days of page turners.
I know.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm, I'm, I'm ingrained in that Catholic religion, and for us Catholic, the 12 days don't start until after Christmas. It's from December 25th to January 6th,
And what is that
because
called?
it's called the 12 days of Christmas because it wasn't Christmas until Jesus was born. And then it
Ah,
took them 12 days for the wise men to reach him. Because remember, they see the Christmas star and then they travel to where it was. And that's when they came upon baby Jesus. So in the Spanish religion, in the Spanish culture too, they call it Little Christmas, which is we put up our tree. And this is a family tradition with me. And I don't have any little kids here anymore, but we didn't decorate our house or anything until Christmas Eve.
wow.
And we
That
put up
is
all the
different.
lights, the trees, everything Christmas Eve. So that when the kids woke up, it was Christmas. It was like magic. We were hammered a lot of time because you're sitting up getting drunk all night and putting together toys and everything. But for us, Christmas was always about the kids and about the magic of Christmas. That this is going to happen. And if you ever go to a Christmas mass, the whole Advent season coming up to Christmas and everything is all beautiful. And then that Christmas Eve mass, that midnight mass, oh, it's splendid. It's just splendid. And so I'm going to run our Rock Hill Christmas special until January 6th.
Wow.
Well,
It's
Okay.
that
going to
is
be on from now
exciting.
until Little Christmas. And our special is $2.99 for any ebook that we publish. And we have book bundles. They start at about $5.35 for like 2 books because some of our writers wrote multiple books, like I did, and Athena did, and Myron and Mark. A couple of people, let me just put it that way, have a few books out there. And if the people who only wrote 1 book, we also bundle them with other people in that category. So they might start off at $5.35 for like 2, and then if you have a 3 book or 4 book, it will go up. But it's still a good bargain because it's like 33% off the price of the books. And if you like print books like I do, then you can buy the print books at starting at $30 for the print books. If it's like a pair, if it's more than that, it'll be a little bit more. And if you buy the print books, then postage is on me. I'll pay the postage to any place in the United States. Can't do it all around the world, but if you're in the United States, then I'll pay the postage on
Are
any.
they available on Amazon as well? Your
Yes,
book?
they are. Everything's available. Amazon, Barnes and Noble, a couple other places I never heard of before. But we have them all around the world. So people who are watching this from other places, you can still go on Amazon and get them, and place like that. So for me, I'm going to put on my author's hat, and these 2 books. I don't know if you can see the cover.
Yep.
Mhm.
Both of these books are the final books in the Killer series, and those 2 books were up for an award this year. that I think Amy got me into, the Killer Nashville people. I think she's the one who turned me on to them. And I've been going for the last 2 years to Killer Nashville, which is about mystery writers, murder, and all that kind of stuff. And thanks, Diane. And this year, the last 2 books came up for an award. So those are that finishes the Killer series. It's 4-book series. There's not much money if you buy ebooks, and it's a little bit more if you buy them in the print book. But if you buy the print books, I'll sign them and send them to you. And again,
if they got them from your website.
Right, from my website. Yeah, you go to Rock Hill Publishing. If you buy them from Amazon, then Jeff Bezos will sign them.
Nice.
That
Nice.
signature might be worth more money.
Well, only if he signs it on a check.
That's great, though. That's awesome. I love that I love having signed books. So that's just one of the things I do collect is signed books.
Yes, I have a whole library up here of nothing but signed books since I've been going to book events, fairs, and all that kind of stuff. And I love a signed book, and some books I'll even give away that, they've been signed and everything. And if I know you're going to like that type of a book, I would give it away. So books make great presents. And, you have somebody you don't really know what to get them a book. And, let them expand their mind, let them expand their realities. As writers, we tend to take what we see in our world and we try to expand it into other things and try to expose other people to the world that we live in. And so that's what a writer does, whether they're a fiction writer or nonfiction writer, we try to expose the world as we see it to other people. So you get a different view, you like that.
Absolutely. The world would be so boring if we didn't have writers to let us escape or encourage us and motivate us or just, take us to discover new planets, all kinds of stuff, right? A zombie apocalypse and live out how we're going to survive this because we all feel like we could, right? So it's definitely one of those things. But James, your holiday promotions are always amazing from as a publisher and you as an author and all the things that you do to help authors get published and put out their work and give them a voice and an opportunity to do that is amazing. So it's always so much fun to get to talk to you and work with you. And so it's definitely the highlight of my weeks when I get to have a conversation with you, James, and all the things that you do. So thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule and your day to come party with me and Sandy. It's always so much fun.
My pleasure. And the next time I'm in Texas, I will definitely come by you, Amy. We will get together this time. Last time it didn't work out, but
right.
Always next time. And
your time here was rather limited last
time. I'll make it a longer visit next time, Sandy.
There you go. Longer visits is definitely what we need. Because I don't know if you want to swing by my house. I'm an hour and a half from Sandy. It's much easier.
It's actually not an hour and a half. It's a good hour, but I don't think it's quite
that's not very far. Yeah. I drove across Texas, and that was hours upon hours.
It's a true statement. I'm just not a road tripper, so it's a long.
Oh, I think we lost Amy.
We did. Well, so it's great to see you, James. You and I will be here until she comes back because I have no controls whatsoever. I have the same as you. So,
I don't like. Okay.
There she goes. She's back. She's gone.
I'm back.
There she goes.
I'm back. It wouldn't be a Monday if I didn't have tech issues, right? It wouldn't be a Monday if I didn't have tech issues. That's just how things are rolling, for sure. But James, thank you so much for taking time. Yeah, I know the issues that we have, for sure. But James, thank you so much for hanging out and talking with me and Sandy this morning.
Love you, James.
Love you too. And
bye,
what
James.
A pleasure. Have a good year. Have a Merry Christmas.
Have a very Merry Christmas. Remember this time last year, I was your secret Santa trying to figure out how I could get bourbon to you.
Oh, yes. And I love that. And I still have a shot. I still have a shot or two left.
Nice. Oh, even better.
See you later, James.
Even better. Bye, James. All right, everybody, we have hit the fun part of the 12 days of page turners. Sandy is about to learn about all the other promotions going on this holiday season with authors that couldn't join us because the silly thing called day job get in the way sometimes, right? So to kick it off, Anthony Harris has offered a discount on all of his ebooks, which is on Amazon. So make sure you go and just type in Anthony Harris to see his wide array of authorships that he has done and genres he has written in. Lynn Harley is donating a portion of her book sales to support youth mental health. So make sure that you support Lynn Harley in her efforts to donate to mental health. On top of that, Alexa Big Wharf is offering $5 off of her new novel, 4 Days in Paris, just launched. You'd save $50 off of her Women in Publishing ticket. Just make sure that you use the code AIME. AIME is the code with everything in caps, and it's Amy with the number 2 after it. Coming up next, I got to switch to my next day of emails. Hold on, give me a minute. Sandy, the Lynn Harley is a children's book.
Oh, really? Oh, my gosh. Congratulations.
I know it's a children's book. So Alexa Bartholomew is offering her books 2 for $20. You can purchase directly from her at her email. She was on December 3rd, so you can go find the day 3 of the 12 days of page turners to find her email in the comments section. Bridget L. Collins is offering an autographed book that's 50% off of retail. Again, you can go check out the comment section on day 3 to get all the information on that. Her book is Yes, I'm Fed Up, Now What? Joanne Vandervloot is offering her books at $13 US, 18 Canadian, and you will receive 3 of her free art cards, which if you guys tuned in on December 3rd, they look like photographs. They are amazing. So make sure you take advantage of that. And DC Gomez, I believe, is offering a promotion on her website. So make sure you go back to number 3rd video comments listed below. All of their promotions and the links to get them are going to be in there as well. And coming up on day 4 promotions, we're going to run through incredibly quickly. So James Hill talked about his, and Mike talked about his, and I believe Bethany was also offering a discount on her ebook. And yeah, her discount on her ebook. Her ebooks are $2.99 for her books until December 31st. So make sure that you go and check them out. The link is listed in her video on December 4th. Coming up on the 5th of December. Hold on, everything got buried. The 5th of December, you can purchase from Pauline Jones, who has her book, her entire series is 30% off. The link is down below on her day. And Diane is running a special promotion. Diane Bader is running a 50% off all of her books until January 1st. And that's going to be in the link on December 5th. And then going into the 6th, you guys, I want to make sure you guys hear all of these promotions before me and Sandy log off. I don't want anybody to miss out on any of these promotions. I know we're going too fast, but just listen to when I say day 6 or day 7 and go check out that video, and you can get all of the information and the comments listed below. So JM Landals is offering a $5 coupon off, so you can go and check that out on the 6th. Carrie Simpson is going to you get $1 off her book, and $1 is going to be donated towards St. Jude's. Remember, she was the 5-time cancer survivor that writes children's books. This wonderful illustrator lives in Hawaii. So make sure that you go and do it.
What was her name, Amy? What was her name?
Carrie Simpson. The title of her book is "Oh No, I Swallowed a Seed."
And what date was that?
That is going to be on December 6th. So she's donating a class set, which is 25 books to underprivileged children. And you can save $35 if you want to do that. And she's donating one book to an underprivileged children. Usually it costs $1. You can save $1 on that as well. That is the one that I said, however much she gets to donate from her book sales, I will match it. So make sure that you go and support her. And Scotland is giving you guys a gift from her website, which is a 7-day full color journal with the purchase of her book or just from her website. So make sure you go and check out day 6 to take advantage of those holiday promotions and see all of the links in the comments section down below. Day 7. Jalen, her publisher, is offering a bundle. I believe it's her books for the bundle of 35. Dorothea is offering, or you can do the link to her promotion is on her website, which is in the link down below. Carrie Carter, you heard from Julie Connor, who's her publisher, will be $2 off of her ebook. Terry is offering a consulting session with her, and that link is going to be down below on December 7th. December 8th. All right. So December 8th, we have Christine Krause, who is donating $1 of every book that is sold in December is going to be donated to Heart and Soul Rescue, which is where she got her cat Teddy, who she writes the books about. So make sure that you go and support that. Sandy, those are children's books as well.
What day was that?
That's going to be on the 8th. And it's Teddy is the name of the children's book. You guys, Tosca Lee did a big promotion. She has a free ebook to the prequel of her novel, which is going to be listed in that comment section down below on that day. And then we did a giveaway of The Line Between on December 8th, which Sandy Lawrence was the winner of. So Sandy gets a signed autographed copy of Tosca Lee's latest book, The Line Between. So that's going to be coming.
Oh gosh, I didn't know that. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I have surprise for you. I have surprises. Brad Anderson is doing 20% off of his book, and I have the link down below on that comment section. And Randy Lee is running a special. If you join her newsletter, you get a free ebook of Embracing Me. And that link is going to be down in the comment section on December 8th. Now, December 9th. Let me pull up all of my things because things have gotten out of order. Let's see here. Let's see. I don't have my 9th emails. Interesting. Let's see. Well, we'll come back to December 9th. Let's do December 10th because I have that pulled up. So December 10th, we had Dr. Melissa on, who writes medical thrillers, sci-fi, a lot of nonfiction, all kinds of things in between. So she was on and was talking about the discount that she was running and promoting for her book. So make sure that you go and check out that link down below. And Josie McCade was on, and she is also running discounts on her book. Let me pull up her promotion for you guys. So the first book in her Mason-Dixon series is on discount, and her Christmas book, The Three Bears, is also on discount. They are both 99 cents, so make sure you go and check out December 10th. The comment section, you will find the links down below. I have found December 9th, so we are backtracking to December 9th, you guys, because it was in the wrong space. So here we go. All right, so December 9th, Kim had spoke about her. So Steve Friedman wrote The Corporate Introvert, and he is discounting his paperback by 25%, so it's now $12.75. His hardback is 30%, which is $16.99, and the audiobook just released, and it is free with your ACX account. So those links are going to be down below on December 9th. Patty Lee, her publisher, you heard from James Hill, is 25% off of all books. And Kev Harrison, who is with Bridget Gates Press. Bridget Gates is running a 99-cent on their ebooks and $5 paperback books. So make sure you go and check them out. Their links are going to be down below in the comment section on December 9th. And then you guys, yesterday's December 11th. So Diane Windsor is doing a download. You can download her ebook. She will give you $5 off of the paperback, and those links are listed down below. And then you have Artemis Greenleaf, aka Alicia, that was on yesterday, is running a promotion on her books. It is 99. Her Creepy Christmas is 99 cents. And Diane Bame, who we heard from earlier, and Mark Everglades, who is Rock Hill, is doing the same bundles and promotions. Sandy, did you know that Alicia writes children's books?
Yes, I did not know that, actually. You
I
just
didn't
said
either.
that.
She talked about she has one that's a vegan vampire, and then one, that her, which I think was cute. And there was one, this girl had fallen and her brain came out and she had to chase down her brain. It's the cutest little story. So
I love her books. She's got horse books, a whole series of books about horses. I love Alicia's writing and her books. So you and I just know there's so many of these authors that you just went down the whole list that I know of. Steve Friedman, all these people that are amazing writers. They really are. So any of the books, any day, if you want something to make a great gift for Christmas, just go to any of these authors, and now's a great time because they're all giving them at a discount or with a signed copy or with some special. So it's a great time to go buy a book for the holidays. Do you think most of them, like if I'm buying one from the person that you recommended, the children's book, what is her name? Anyway, that's Be Kind Publishing, and it's Oh No, I Swallowed the Seed. Do you think that she's prepared to have those out and to people by Christmas?
I don't see why not. I mean, if it's in the States and stuff, if you ship media mail, it should be there before Christmas. Christmas is 2 weeks it's less than 2 weeks away. So I don't see why not. I think in the States it's possible. International, it's not. But in the States, I think it's possible.
Well, because with Amazon, you can get them like overnight almost.
Yeah, no, I know, for sure. But it's one of those things, right? So I think it's always fun. But Sandy, guess who was on the 12 Days of Page Turners this year?
Who?
Sharon Jenkins.
I saw her picture. I did see that. Oh my gosh. Sharon, it's about time. It's time you got in there and did something.
I love her. She's calling herself the super author granny, and I'm here for it. I love it. I absolutely love it. But you guys, this has been a whirlwind of 12 days. So many authors, so many holiday promotions. I know I went through them fast. The best advice that I can give you is to go to the day of the author that you are looking to purchase, and all of their links and everything will be in the comment section below. But I know from me, I hope everybody has a fantastic Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Stay safe. Remember, sometimes the holidays are hard for everybody, so just be gracious with everybody. And until the new year, you guys, and next year with more authors, more holiday promotions, this is just the funnest time for me. So thank you guys all for joining and putting up with me every night and partying with me and listening to some of these amazing authors and their holiday promotions.
And Amy, thank you for keeping this up. I know when you and I together came up with this idea to start with, and you did all the graphic designs and everything for it when we first started, and it's evolved into what it is, from 12 Days of Christmas to 12 Days of Page Turners. And I just love that we can get together and do what, help these authors, and at the same time help everybody have idea. I mean, it helps me to look through and get these books. And I just ordered Diane's when she was on, and I ordered the ebook, but I'm going to go back and get the print book, I think, because I think it would make a great gift. So thank you for doing this. It's been amazing, and thank you for inviting me to be on for this last day.
Oh, Sandy, it's my honor. And anytime that I get to hang out and talk with you is always so much fun. So you guys, we hope that you guys have a great rest of your day, a very Merry Christmas, and we will catch you all